And okay, Lisa, I'll turn it to you.
Great. Thank you, Irene. Helping Parents Heal. Our mission, Helping Parents Heal, is a nonprofit organization dedicated to assisting bereaved parents. Through support and resources offered, we aspire to help individuals become shining light parents, meaning a shift from a state of emotional heaviness to one of hopefulness and greater peace of mind. HPH goes a step beyond other groups by allowing the open discussion of spiritual experiences and afterlife evidence in a non-dogmatic way. Helping Parents Heal affiliate groups welcome everyone, regardless of religious or non-religious background, and encourage open dialogue. Attendance at this meeting is voluntary. We hope that participants will learn from and share with each other. Discussions here are confidential and not designed to replace traditional therapy or spiritual counseling. Helping Parents Heal offers a wide variety of speakers, allowing parents to learn about many possible ways to heal. This includes presenters covering progressive topics such as afterlife evidence and connecting with children who have passed. The views expressed by our guest speakers may or may not reflect the opinions of Helping Parents Heal leaders and members, so we ask that you take from their presentations whatever may benefit you personally. This meeting will be recorded and will be posted on YouTube. It is not confidential, and our guest presenters will be up there for affiliate leaders and other Helping Parents Heal members to be able to watch and be able to see these wonderful demonstrations. So thank you, Irene.
Thank you, Lisa. And I'm going to read a very short bio for Pauline, and we'll put Pauline's website in the chat. Pauline, we're very fortunate. She does not have a long wait list. She's a fabulous medium. And when she was involved with her certification process for Helping Parents Heal, I was fortunate to have a reading from her. It blew me away. And one of the things she said was that I had a necklace made from something of Carly's, from her jewelry, and I'm wearing it today. I wear it all the time. It's a diamond earring. I had lost one of Carly's diamond earrings, and I only had one, and I had it made into this beautiful necklace, and I wear it all the time. And Carly let Pauline know that she was aware of that. So I highly recommend for you to have a reading with Pauline. Pauline writes in her bio that she's been touched with the gift of clairvoyance since she was 12 years old. Her psychic abilities developed further over the years, and she now works as an international clairvoyant and medium. She travels across Great Britain and Europe, giving private readings and spiritual healing. Her work involves spiritual teaching as well. Her greatest pleasure is witnessing the joy on people's faces after offering guidance and delivering message from their loved ones in spirit to help people on their journey through life. So please join me and Lisa in welcoming Pauline. Welcome, Pauline. We're so glad to have you here.
Thank you very much. It seems to be ages since I was last on because we've had summer, and lovely to see so many of you here tonight. I've got a whole list of youngsters and young adults that have wanted to come forward tonight to speak to you. So I'm going to work my way through. If you understand almost everything I'm saying, then please make Irene or Lisa aware of it, and they'll light you up, and then I'll be able to work with you because I have at least 10 waiting to come and talk to you. So let's start. So the first was a young man, and he showed himself as very slim, very fit, quite athletic. He loved the water, but this was an accident in water, and he just shows me himself jumping in. But he tells me it was a fatal accident. I don't feel that he was there on his own. I feel there were a number of kids there with him, or youngsters, but he's here to reach out to his family tonight. So I'm hoping somebody will understand. But the fact that he was slim, loved the water, jumping in, and then I feel this accident happened. So if anybody understands any part of that, please make us aware.
I think I know who this is for, and I do not see him on the meeting. Lisa, I think this is for Larry Ebright. I
Okay, now Judy is saying her son
okay.
was slim, fit, athletic, and jumped in to save a friend.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Judy,
Piggybacking. So let's bring Judy. Hi, Judy. I've asked you to unmute. Can you speak, please?
Hi.
Let's see if we can
can't
see her,
see. Where
Lisa,
are
that we could spotlight her. Do you see her, Lisa?
I do see her. Let me see. I'll spotlight her right now.
Yes.
There we go.
Hi. Hi, Lisa.
Okay, you're on, Judy.
Hi,
Hi.
Lisa. Lisa just brought through my son the other day, so I feel guilty to even type in the chat box, but that's exactly what happened.
Okay.
Well, I'm pleased you did because he was very persistent. And I started writing all this down about 3 hours ago, and he's been in my head ever since. And he just so much wanted to make his family aware that he's still around, that he's okay. And he tells me we use an expression in England called pranks. Pranks gets practical joker, got up to things that would have made you laugh. Do you understand that, Judy?
Yes, constantly. Yes.
Um, and you understand this business about jumping in into
Yep.
the water.
His friend fell in and then he went in after.
Yeah. Okay. And he wants to make you aware. There's also been you've done something. Is it in a garden, a memorial for him as well?
Yep. We have a garden in town.
Right. He thinks that's beautiful, and thank you. And he makes your radio play special music, and he also interferes with the electrics.
Hmm. Yes.
You're aware of all of that.
Yep. One special song comes on at unbelievable times.
Okay. He talks about a station wagon. We don't have that expression. What is a station wagon? Is it an estate car, a big car?
Yeah, kind of old days. I don't have really a
Old days.
connection. Yeah.
So back in the family, did somebody have something like that?
My husband's family did.
Your husband's family did. Now you'll probably say, well, he wouldn't have known that. They know everything. I
Mhm.
promise you that once they've stepped over, they know absolutely everything about the family. But he's very interested in family unit and holding the family together. Is there some sort of thing coming up shortly that you're going to have a gathering of people?
Well, it's our big wedding anniversary,
Right.
and we're going away, but my husband's not going away for the anniversary. He doesn't like to travel, but yes.
Okay. But he just wants to say have a wonderful time because he'll be there in the spirit world. He'll still be there with you, and just thank you for everything is what he wants to say to you.
Okay, thank you.
So God bless and thank you very much for working with me. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Beautiful, Judy. Very nice.
Thanks.
Right. I just want to get out of this and get back to gallery. That's it. Right. Okay. So thank you for taking the first one. The second one is a young man again. And he fell from a height. The feeling I had with this one, he fell from a height and he was very, very badly injured. And he tells me he passed quite quickly. He was always rushing about. He grabbed food and eat it on the run. He lived a very full life. There was a girlfriend around him, a very, very pretty girl. And he's jumped in. He was second to come forwards. So I want an accident if somebody fell from a height. That's what he's telling me. He didn't tell me what he fell off of, but that's the feeling I get. But again, a guy that was full of life and vitality again.
Okay, we have a young man fell from a height, badly injured, passed quickly with the girlfriend around him. And we have Elena. Do we have anyone else here? Elena, would you like to unmute?
Hi, Elena.
Hello.
Okay, let's see. I'm trying to find you here.
Oh, she's
Hello.
at the top. I can see her.
There
Hello.
she
Hello,
is.
Elena.
Okay.
Hi.
Hi. Do you understand all of that?
Yes, I do.
And he's not telling me what he fell from, but I know that it was quite high, and he was very, very badly injured. And from the injuries, he would have passed quite quickly.
Yes, that's my son.
Thank you. And the pretty girl, the pretty girl.
He showed me that he has a girlfriend in heaven, and he introduced me to her in my dream. But I'm not.
Okay. All right. I felt that was actually he was seeing a girl. Would you understand that?
Him seeing a girl?
He was seeing a girl when this accident happened.
I'm not sure about the details, how exactly this happened, but I know there are some other people around.
There was definitely a girl, because I just do feel he wanted to make sure that she's aware that he knew she was there. But he comes in today to wanting to reach out to his family, and to make them aware that he is okay, and that this was an accident, because there would have been questions of why this happened. You also understand that he was always rushing about and grabbing food and eating it as he ran out the door.
Yeah, I understand.
I'm not here. Yeah, you do. Okay. And he lived life to the full, he said, and that's how he wants you to remember him. I do feel that in his schooling days, he was quite bright, but he hadn't got the, he didn't seem to want to really sit there and listen, because he was always too busy thinking about what he was going to do next, and when he was out of school, what he was going to get up to, and laughing, deep lovely laugh he's got here. He was interested in music. I'm not even sure that he didn't like to sketch as well. He's just showed me a sketching pad here, but he just wants you all to know that never live with regrets, because life is very, very short. He said that, and you must live your life to the full and celebrate and carry on, because he's still there, he's still around you. And I do feel, was there a hat that he used to wear? Because he shows me a hat.
He was wearing the hat all the time, whenever he could, and most of the picture, especially picture on his monuments, he's wearing that hat.
Thank you. And now he shows me like tropical fish, pretty fish. Did somebody keep the fish? Did somebody have a tank, or did he go to aquarium? Something he was interested in?
I'm not sure about the fish. We did go to aquarium when he was little, but I'm not sure about that.
Okay, just something he wanted to put in there, but reaches out with his hand, and I do feel that his presence is often felt in your bedroom.
Yes.
That's the place he goes to, and I do feel also that he was very fond of Christmas, because he just shows me the Christmas tree.
Yes, I was putting Christmas tree for him every single year until he was 28.
Thank you. That's absolutely beautiful. He comes with so much love. He said, and just remember the fun times, and there were lots of them. There were lots of them. And he said he tormented the life out of you.
Oh, thank you.
So I'm going to leave that love with you. And don't cry, smile. Just smile. That's lovely. Bless you, and thank you very much for working with me.
Thank you, Pauline.
You're very welcome. Okay. Now this other one, it seems the boys all came in quickly. The boys pushed their way forward. I have got girls, so please don't get despondent. And the next was a group of lads, and I feel I feel that they were on a beach late at night or somewhere where there was having a little party and there was a fire burning there, and they were taking some sort of a drug, and a hallucinating drug or something that they all enjoyed to do. And one boy collapsed and the others tried to revive him, but I think he'd been drinking as well, and the mixture of the two things was very, very bad. And he collapsed, and unfortunately, he passed. But I feel the boys that were left have never really got over this. So I need someone to tell me if this boy, you know, the boy, the son, is your son, if this boy that passed, and do you know the boys that he was sat with? Because he said they need to know that, you know, it was nobody's fault. It was something that happened tragically.
Okay, we'll wait and see if anyone can take this. And if not, I'm sure we'll find out when someone who watches the recording, if this
In
is
the
their
chat
son.
If I've
Just
got the beat wrong, then I need a gathering round a fire.
Okay.
group of boys on a beach with a fire. They were taking a drug. One boy collapsed. They tried to revive him. And he needs them to know it was nobody's fault and there was alcohol involved.
Not getting anyone taking it right now. We'll wait just a minute. Pauline, have you go on in case
Okay.
someone comes in and
Right, but he's
Wait.
just anxious that the boys realise that, because I do feel they'd held themselves to blame. But I'll leave that with you because we need to, there's lots more children, youngsters waiting to come. Is that okay, Irene? You're happy for me to
yes,
move
of
on?
course, of course. And I'll let you know in the future if someone reaches out after watching
Or
this.
if somebody realises suddenly a little later in the meeting, then I'm quite happy to come back to it. Well, I think I know who this one's for because we were talking about this earlier, and I want brothers that passed, 2. Now, whether there were 2 that passed and 1 is still alive, or whether there were only 2, and I feel that I feel this is you, Lisa.
Well, Pauline, I hate to take a reading from someone else, but maybe they could say hello quickly.
There's no such thing as quickly. If anybody else understands it, please put your hands up. But first of all, I got 2, possibly 3. Did you have 3 boys or just the 2?
2, just the 2.
Right. Okay.
I want to tell everyone for this recording, I have never met Pauline before. So ever. So this is interesting. Okay, Sherry said take it. I hate to take it when I'm the co-host.
No,
Well,
take it.
sometimes this happens. So you just was this some sort of an inherited illness or genetic problem, Lisa?
I don't believe so, no, but who knows? Perhaps that's what they're saying.
And I also want to say there was outdoor life here. They were clever kids. And did somebody have a dog? Did you have a dog?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
The dog is very, very important. But these 2 boys, they're quite different in their characters as they come forward at me, and one is more forward than the other one, but they're itching to come in and make you aware that they're here. They tell me when they were naughty boys, but you know, it doesn't really matter whether they were or not, but they left you with some fabulous memories. But it's the heartache that I need to help you with here today, and they are absolutely fine. Now, for me to get 3, was there a close friend that they used to see? Was there a 3rd person?
Anthony crossed with another boy. So yes, there was another boy.
So there was another boy.
Yes.
So there were 3 total.
Yes.
But 2 of them were your boys.
2 of them were mine, yes.
Yeah, so I got it right, because I always question. I looked at it and I thought, no, that's not right, but it is right. So they're here today. But would they have won? In UK, we get things like certificates at school or swimming or something like that. Did they win certificates?
Yes, Anthony did. He won several certificates.
Right. Okay.
Trophies, we call them.
Yeah, trophies. Yeah, for us, we get the certificate and then you get the trophy as well. So I want to talk about that. I want to talk about loud, noisy boys, bicycles in the younger days, and just a whole lot of fun going on. Just a whole lot of fun.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
And do you have bunk beds? Do you know what bunk beds are?
We did have bunk beds, actually. Yes. Yes.
That's all I know. Did you have bunk beds? That's lovely. And you know, with the other lady, I gave her the fish, but these boys are making me aware of fish. Did you ever keep fish, or did you take them to look at fish?
We had fish. We did have fish, and a lot about fish. So I understand the fish. Anthony had a fish tank. Yes.
Good. All right. And now the next thing he shows me was one of them particularly interested in the Volkswagen, the old Volkswagen trucks, vans, cars, anything.
Oh my goodness. My goodness. That's very significant to me. Thank you, Pauline.
So just a deep breath. Don't you dare cry. They get really upset. You've got a big smile on your face. Big, big smile. All right.
Thank you.
You've
That
got
means my dad. That means my dad's with them.
That's fabulous. Lisa, lots of love. Lots
Thank
of
you.
love. Bless you. Bless you.
Now
Thank
I know
you.
how all of you feel. Thank you. And I had asked Anthony for a big sign today. So thank you everyone for allowing me to pop in here with Pauline. Thank you, Pauline.
We were meant to be here.
Yes.
Good.
And Pauline, before you go on, I had asked someone to join because I know when you were giving Yelena the reading, I know this is for someone else as well. So
Right.
I'm just going to ask Jenny to come on and to unmute because her son passed from a significant fall, and I know Jenny, and I know of her son on the other side, and she can just take anything. So, hi, Jenny.
Hi.
All right, let's see if we can find Jenny. Do you see her,
Jenny.
Lisa?
Yes, she's at the top. They're waving at us. Yes, hello.
Okay. Let's see, Lisa,
Jenny,
can you spotlight her?
Yes, just a moment here. Let's see. Jenny. I'm trying to find you, Jenny.
Talk again, Jenny.
Okay, right here.
Oh gosh, where'd she go? I have so many pages here.
can I click her? Can I do it?
Yeah, you can go in the
Able
upper right
to.
corner and spotlight her. Wait a minute, I just saw her. I see her.
Oh, I see her. I see her. I got it.
Okay.
There. Sorry, Jenny. Hello.
Hi,
Hi.
Jenny and Dave.
Hi, Jenny. Hi. So a young man, and he fell from a height. This is the one, isn't it? Yep.
Yes.
Yes.
And he passed very, very bad injuries, and he passed quite quickly. He was always rushing about. He grabbed food and ate it on the run.
He did that day.
I know he did. And he lived a very full life. But I want a girlfriend around him that was very pretty.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay, so can I talk to you?
Yes.
Yes. Are you Dad?
Yes, I am.
Okay, hello.
Hi.
And I just feel as the minute I said that, he pulled me towards you, and I want to say to you, he tried so hard to be like you.
He did.
I accept that. Yes.
Yeah, he tried so hard to be like you, but he said he was scatty. What does scatty mean? That's a very English term. He was all over the place. He wanted to do this, he wanted to do that. There wasn't enough minutes in the day, and I feel he's so excited. He's sitting here with me on the settee. Go on, he's shaking me, saying, "Go on, tell them." And he's here today to just put his arms around you both with so much love. And you know, he wants you to know that he's only a breath away. And I do feel he's done a lot of astro projection with you, which is when they come in the dream state. And you understand that, Jenny?
Yes.
And I do feel also that I always ask them if I can touch them when I get my dad or mum or somebody very precious to me. And then you will feel him actually enclose you in his arms. So when you feel it's happening, say to him, "Can I touch you?" And then you'll feel it get even stronger, because it's a thing that comes with understanding the spirit world and just how much they can communicate with us. And he says it's so important that you now live your lives. You have to live your lives now. And I feel Dad is very quiet and serious, and you don't talk enough, Dad. He says you need to talk more because you need to share with each other the grief. And he's so sad, but he wants you to know you had a fabulous life. You did everything within your power. Did you take him to beaches a lot? I've no idea where you're living. Did you live near the sea, the beaches?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
we live in Hilton Head.
Right. Okay. And then he shows me a watch. Now that can either mean to me he was a terrible timekeeper or there was a fabulous watch.
After he passed, we made him a watch in his memory with the yin yang symbol that he liked a lot.
Absolutely perfect. Spot on. I'm so thrilled to talk to you. The pretty girlfriend, do you still see her?
Yes, we're still on Facebook with her.
Yes.
Will you give her a message from him and say hi?
Sure.
Yes.
Please. Thank you so much. Bless
Oh,
you
that's
both.
wonderful. And
They
Pauline and everyone else that's on here, there's another significance with Lisa and with Jenny, because Jenny and Dave have both of their boys on the other side as well.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Well, that is beautiful. That is beautiful.
Well, thanks for popping on, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Smile a bit more, Dad.
Okay.
Oh, how lovely. How lovely was that? Right, okay. So, where are we now? A girl, yes. The first girl in tonight. I want a young female. She was taken into hospital with breathing difficulties. It got progressively worse. I do feel there was talk of sepsis and COVID, possibly. And she also says the name of David. So I don't know if there's a David that resonates around the family that this young girl belongs to. But she's anxious to come and talk to her family tonight. So taken into hospital with breathing difficulties.
Okay, let's see if anyone can take that.
So we have a young girl taken to the hospital, possibly sepsis. Oh, goodness. We have
I
Peter.
think this is Peter.
Peter says, my daughter had sepsis in the hospital. My son's name is David.
Or son's name is David. Maybe her son's name, or well, whatever. I'm not sure. Okay.
Oh, that's
hi, Peter.
Too.
Yeah. Maybe his son. Yes, I don't know. Hi, Peter.
Oh, hello again.
Hi there.
Thanks. Thanks very much. Yes. My son's name's David. I had
okay.
Yes, I have a son I have a daughter in spirit, and I have a son who's still with us. But his name's David. She was taken into hospital. She was feeling poorly in the middle of 2020, and she had sepsis. There was a problem in her chest, but I don't think it was a breathing difficulty. She was worried about. Well, actually, yes. Come to think of it, they did say that she two of the physicians said that they thought that she had COVID, even though she tested negative for it.
Okay. Peter, this is really interesting because before I even came on, I knew I needed to speak to you tonight.
Oh, thank you.
When I started writing, I didn't know which message was going to be you, but when I saw you come on the screen, I was really pleased to see you, and even more so now that this is actually your daughter coming in here, and she's very gentle. The energy that she comes with is very gentle. This was a very clever girl.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yes, much cleverer than I am.
And she said that you were her role model. So did she want to be as good as Dad? Was it this what this is all about?
We're extremely close. We went into different fields, but in many respects, I think she wanted to be with me. But when she was in elementary school, I taught her extra stuff on the side, and then she ended up being something of a perfectionist.
Definitely.
Academic.
She excelled, though,
Yeah.
if I'm right in saying that to you, Peter. She excelled in her work.
Absolutely.
I feel she was, we have an expression in UK, she was head and shoulders above the rest, which meant that she stood out. She would have stood
definitely.
out.
Yeah.
But she wasn't, what was lovely about her, she was still lovely. She wasn't, I'm better than you, because she would always reach to try and help others. But Peter, did you play chess with her or anything like that?
We played a number of games. I don't remember playing chess with her.
But I can see you sitting at a board. Maybe that's my mind jumping in, but
yeah.
But she would always strive to want to beat you, but she never always did.
Oh yes, we're both very competitive. Yeah.
And she said you gave her that drive. You made her get up and go and realize her own self-worth, that she was going to be really good. I just heard her say scientist. Did she want to be a scientist?
Well, I'm a scientist.
You're the scientist.
Yeah.
Okay.
She wasn't.
Okay, scientist. You said scientist, and that the David name is your son.
Yes.
Perfect. Absolutely perfect. She shows me herself on a beach by the sea, and she's just looking out to the sea. Is this a memory? Did you take her to a particular beach, particular views?
We took her to several beaches actually. She really loved going to the beach.
Okay, and I also want to be stargazing too. So I don't know if she had an interest in the stars.
Oh gosh, she loved astronomy. I mean, it wasn't her work, but she had a real passion for it. She'd let me know when there were meteorites coming down, and we both had these apps on our phone to identify the stars, and I'd go out on the field. She wasn't living at home, but I'd go out on the field and try and find the stars, and we'd chat about them. So she was, yes. Every time I hear things about astronomy, it makes me sad because she was so she loved astronomy so much.
She did. She really did. But the fact that she just loved life, Peter, that's what I need to say to you. And she's here today. And she says birthday. So is there a celebration coming up or just gone?
Nothing real. I think one of my brothers is having a birthday in about a month.
Right. She just talks about a birthday, a celebration, a gathering of people.
Yes, I can't think of. I don't know. My wife's on. I don't know if she can think of a birthday coming up at this time.
Okay. So she comes really, really close to me now. She just wants to just come right in close here, just to say Don't forget, I love you all. And
Oh,
always
yes, she was
will.
very loving. Oh, I noticed my wife sent me a direct message, mentioned that we went to a lot of beaches in New Zealand, and where she was born, we were living in about a block from the beach in Sydney, Australia.
Fine, fine. As long as you understand everything, then, and I'm really happy that that this message is for you, because I knew I'd got to talk to you tonight. So, bless you.
Well,
Thank you for talking to me.
thank you so much, Pauline. Really appreciate it.
Very, very well.
Wonderful, Peter. I'm so happy for you.
Thanks very much, Irene. Really appreciate it.
Again, I put Elizabeth's email address in the chat box for everyone who gets validations for Pauline. If you would write something up for the newsletter, Elizabeth always loves that.
Yes, and send a picture of your child in spirit with it. Thank you.
Yes.
That's lovely. That's lovely. Isn't that strange? Because I knew I needed to speak as well.
Awesome.
All right. Okay, so we've gone back to mail again now. Sorry, girls, but that's the way it is tonight. And I have this is quite a personal reading here. It's a young man that stepped forward from the spirit world, and he tells me there's a concern regarding his father, and he wants the family to know that he's aware of the concern and that he will draw close to his family, making them aware of his presence. That's quite a personal message. So do we have anybody that understands that? So I want a son in the spirit world, but a father that's here that is having problems with his health. And that came in quite strongly. And if the father isn't doing anything about it, then I really need him to go and see a doctor.
Okay, we'll wait and see. Monica Smith is saying yes. So Monica, I don't know.
We have
if you could
several who say
elaborate.
their son's dad is having issues.
Okay.
Several
Okay.
people. So what else do you have, Pauline? You have 3 people now.
Okay, let's just see what else. He's aware of the concern. I haven't actually written this down, but I actually felt this was heart. I felt there was some problems with his heart, certainly with breathing and blood pressure. So does that fit for anybody?
We
there?
have two of them that fits.
Right.
Monica and Jesselyn.
And
I want
Shauna also, Lisa, right?
Oh yes, Shauna, Jesselyn. Yes, we still have 3.
Okay, but I want them to become aware that they need to go to the doctor. That's why he stepped forward, this young man. They need to go to the doctor and get this sorted out, because it can't be left. Because I feel it's got progressively worse, and he has huge concerns, and that he'll draw closer to his family, making them aware of his presence.
Okay.
So does that fit everybody, or can I leave that message that you can all listen to that and become aware of it?
I think we still have all 3. So we have 3 men that need to go to the doctor.
Yes.
Most definitely. And does
Tell them to
anybody
go.
understand the name of John? John, because I just keep hearing John.
We're waiting to see if anyone types it in.
Okay, Shauna has no John. Jesselyn's eldest son's middle name is, Monica's boyfriend is John.
Right, there's just a connection with the name of John. That's all I needed to say, that might help it.
Okay.
But please go to the doctor. If I get medical stuff, listen. Just listen.
Okay. So Jesselyn and Monica, please send your loved ones to the doctor. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, lovely. Thank you very much. There's another one come up there, triple bypass. Okay, shall I move on now? I've
Sure.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
Good, thank you. All right, so we've gone back to female now. That's lovely, isn't it? A young female was taken into hospital very weak, and the hospital were aware of blood clots and probably with her breathing. There was a special dress that was bought, but I feel she didn't wear it because she deteriorated very quickly. And I got a couple of names around this one too. Terry, but the girl Terry, Terrie, and George. So, but I want first of all for somebody to be able to connect to this young girl taken into the hospital very, very weak. And the hospital were aware of blood clots, which were causing breathing problems on her lungs. And that was the breathlessness. But it's this special dress that was bought and never worn.
Okay, let's see if anybody can take that.
Okay. We have quite a few people in this gallery reading today, so I'm sure someone out here would understand this. Again, we have a young female taken to the hospital, very weak, blood clots. She bought a special dress, but she didn't get to wear it. And the names Terry and George.
There's one there. My daughter bought a special dress. I didn't buy a dress, and it's gone now.
Oh, her father is George, but she wouldn't wear a dress. That's interesting. She does understand the name George.
Okay. She did make me aware that there was a dress that was never worn.
Okay, we need to understand the dress. It's the dress that's important. Again, a female, young, taken to the hospital very weak with blood clots. She had a special dress, and the names Terry and George should be around somewhere in your family or friends. Okay, well, what would you like to do, Pauline? We don't have anyone here taking this.
Right. Do they understand any part of it? I just feel it was a dress that was bought and never worn.
You know, maybe that's the point with Linda, was that it was never worn because she wouldn't wear a dress.
She wouldn't wear a dress.
That's it. She wouldn't wear a dress. Her daughter had embolisms, but she wouldn't wear a dress. So you just said was never worn. So maybe, does that make sense? And her father's name is George?
Yeah, that.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Hi, Linda. Can you please unmute?
There's another one there as well. Tina to everyone. My daughter was very weak. Right. Who am I going to speak to?
Oh, okay.
Well, Tina didn't make it to the hospital.
I unmuted Linda, so if it doesn't fit for Linda, then we can call on Tina. Is that okay?
Yeah, I think that's well, let's ask Tina, do you understand her uncle is Terry. I see. Okay, well, you figure it out, Pauline. We have Linda unmuted, I believe.
Hi, Linda.
Hi, Linda. Can you talk to me?
Yes. Yes. Do you see her, Lisa?
I'm looking. Is it Linda Princeton?
Yes.
Okay.
Hi, Linda. Yeah, I can see you. So, hello. So you understand the blood clots and breathlessness?
Yes, she passed with embolism, pulmonary embolisms.
But did you buy her a special dress and she never wore it and it just hung in the wardrobe?
No, she wasn't a dress wearer. The only time I remember her wearing a dress beside her own wedding was her brother's wedding. She was not a dress wearer.
Right.
Would you like to go to Tina?
Did she wear this dress for a wedding?
Yes.
She wore her wedding dress.
Oh no, she wore a wedding dress for her wedding, but she wore another dress for her brother's wedding.
Right. So a special dress had been brought, but she
Didn't wear it.
She didn't wear it because she deteriorated too quickly.
No, that doesn't fit that I know of.
Okay, so we tried Tina. Her daughter bought a dress the night she passed and didn't get to wear it.
That feels okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, Linda, I'm sure your daughter is
Linda.
here, and I'm sure she's popping in as well.
Yes.
Thank you.
Tina.
Okay, let me ask Tina to unmute.
Is this Tina C? Yes,
Yes.
I've got her.
Hi, Tina. Can you unmute, please?
Hi, yes.
Hi there.
Hi, Tina. So, a young female taken to the hospital, very weak, and the hospital aware of blood clots and problems with her breathing. There was a special dress that had been brought, and she deteriorated too quickly and didn't wear it. And the names of Terry and George, does that fit anywhere with you?
Yeah, the only thing that didn't fit was she didn't make it to the hospital.
Okay. Okay. But everything else fits.
Yeah.
So was she under medical care? Were people looking after?
We didn't know that she was that ill. It was sudden.
Very, very sudden, because that's what it's saying here. Very, very sudden. Okay. So can I work with you?
I would love that. Yes.
Very much. I want quite a delicate looking girl. Would you understand that? She was quite delicate.
Yes.
And I almost want to say a bit elfin when she was younger. Do you know what I mean by elfin? Little tiny little pixie type of a girl, full of energy, full of fun,
yes.
wanting to mess about with the dirt and do girly things, put lipstick on. But something about her hair as well. What was it with her hair? Did she keep brushing her hair or doing her hair?
Just loved anything. Yeah, loved to do her hair and updos. Even as a little girl, she would love to have just pretty hair.
And she talks about braiding it. So did she have braids in her hair?
Yes.
Lovely, thank you. I want to dance, but I want to be out there, and I'm not shy now because I'm now quite full of confidence. Was she ever like a majorette or in carnivals or anything like that?
Yeah, she was on the dance team in high school and college, and yes, so she dancer, singer, yeah.
And did she ever, when she was smaller, did they ever throw her?
Yes.
You know, yeah, she was
she was on the gymnastics team too when she was young.
Okay. And never in a million years would anybody have thought that this girl would have anything wrong with her because she was so full of life. But she was fixated with staying slim and looking young, I want to say.
Yes.
You understand that? So was there an eating problem there?
I don't know if it was on purpose. She was always very fit, but at the end of her life, she wasn't able to eat a whole lot, but we weren't aware that it was she just wasn't feeling a little bit.
Okay.
You know, she wasn't feeling herself.
Yeah. All right. And she shows me like the rides in a fun fair where the big dip, as we call them, where they go up and down and up and down. Did she like those sort of things?
You love those,
yeah,
those rides, yes.
But I'm also wanting to say to you that sometimes her temperament could be like that she could be very up and down with life. She could be very up and down with life. She always questioned herself where she had no reason to question herself. Because I feel she excelled in so much. And she's here today, and she shouts out May. So the month of May, is that important to the family, to you, or something happens in May?
I can't think of May right now. No.
Hold on to that because she says it again, sure. May.
Okay.
And do you smell around your home like a delicate what do I want to call it, like a rose smell, very florally smell, because she says
sometimes
when she comes in, that's what she likes to do. And
okay.
do you I mean, UK, we grow peas and we shuck them. What does that mean? You pick them off the vine, you push them and they all open up and all the peas are lined up. Did she ever do that with you? But I want to be eating the peas.
We always would go picking, yeah, anything, peas, strawberries, berries, anything.
Strawberries was the next thing I wanted to go to. But she says that she hopes that you remember her and smile with, and let that sadness go now, let it go. And she's now skipping. So I do feel in her growing up time, she was constantly skipping, moving about, always wanting to do something, always wanting to do something. But you were marvelous with her, marvelous. And I see lots of different outfits. Did you make these outfits? Gaily coloured outfits?
She loved to clothes shop, so we did a lot of looking around. She liked vintage stuff, so we did a lot of
old stuff. Yeah, girl after my own heart. I love it as well. Well, I'm really pleased that we could give her to you, Tina, and thank you very much for working with me.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
So happy for you, Tina. That was wonderful, Pauline. Thank you. Wow.
Thank you. I have one more, and it looks like we've got time. Is that okay?
Sure.
Okay. So this is, I just want to come out of gallery so I can see everyone. This is a little girl that stepped in. And during my life's careers, different jobs I had, I did work with children with learning difficulties, children that couldn't get about, and I loved it. And so that's why I think this little girl came to me today. And I do feel she was born with a condition that restricted her being able to walk. She couldn't talk, but she communicated with her family with beautiful eyes. And I feel she was fed through a tube. She suffered with a congestion on her chest. And I feel she had like physio where they would lay her across her lap and tap her back to help her to breathe. She tells me that she slipped away very, very peacefully. A child peaceful, a child that would smile, and I feel as she got older, she was older than she looked. Yeah, she was older than she looked. She looked young, but she was older than she looked. But I do feel that she's smiling now, and she's standing, and I don't feel she could stand, which is monumental when you see this, and laughing and shouting hello. So I want somebody who would understand.
Let's wait and see if it's for someone that's here or someone that will be watching this later.
That's right. A little girl with learning difficulties. Go ahead, Pauline. Sorry.
Physical conditions as well, everything. And this was from birth, and it restricted her being able to walk. She couldn't talk, but she communicated with her family with beautiful eyes. She loved noise too. I feel that she was fed through a tube. She suffered with a congestion on her chest, which most of them do. And I feel she had some kind of physio. Her mum may have done it, where you would tap their little backs to help her to breathe. But she slipped away very peacefully. A child that would smile a lot. And I feel she was older than she actually looked.
I believe I know who this is, if no one here is taking it, because I have a special needs group.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, you can ask them to watch this.
I'll have
right,
them,
Lisa?
yes, I'll have them watch the video. I'll post this in my special needs group.
Yeah, that's lovely, because she was my last one, and I feel that she was desperately wanting her family to know that she can run, dance, sing. She can do absolutely everything she wants to now. But she was delightful, and they are delightful to look after as well. Beautiful children. but she was older than she looked, is what she wants to say, and she's blowing kisses, and she's got bubbles, and she's blowing bubbles. So I do feel the family may have done that with her. They may have blown bubbles. So if you could ask for me, Lisa, that would be really helpful.
I will. I'll get back to you.
Okay.
The little
That's
the little girl I'm thinking of, her name is Mia, and her mom is Beth. She's a very close friend of Elizabeth's.
Lovely. Oh, that's
Beautiful.
lovely. Okay.
Thank you, Pauline. This was amazing. This was really very special. We really thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you very much for having me. It's
yes. And
it's
you'll be
lovely.
back, everyone. Pauline will be back on the first Tuesday in October, October 3rd. And we ask everyone, Lisa, thank you for joining me today and helping me. Oh gosh, I love you. I love working with you. And we ask everyone to unmute and say thank you to Pauline, and please.
Thank you, Pauline.
Thank you.
Thank you, Pauline.
Thank you, Pauline.
Pauline, thank you.
Yeah.